Hey, we are back right here, backstage at the Film Independent Spirit Awards. Hi there, my name's Maud Garrett.
And I am Matthew Hoffman, and we are here. We are literally the first room off of the stage that all your favorite stars will be coming off of to see us throughout the evening. And hi, how's it going?
So good. So we covered all the action on the blue carpet thanks to AT&T. The stars were coming down there, producers, screenwriters, editors, everyone in the independent film world we were able to have a chat with and celebrate this kind of film. The awards have kicked off right now. Aubrey Plaza absolutely rocking it.
Killing it.
I was like, this is going to be so sarcastic and dry, which personally is my sense of humor to a T.
Well, actually, the whole alphabet you have, not just the T, like everything. You're a dry lady, and it's great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bad
You're at the
alphabet
beach.
jokes. Yeah. But yeah, we are at the beach. We are live, guys, in Santa Monica on the beach, kicking off this Film Independent Spirit Awards for IFC. We had quite the blue carpet. We just got off the carpet. We've talked to all of some of your favorite stars. We are live now, so let us know, what stars do you guys want to see throughout this performance?
Who do you want to win? We've already had our first winner right there with the Best Supporting Male.
Yeah.
That's it. He's the most grateful and gracious person I think I've ever had the pleasure of talking to.
Yeah, we just spoke with him moments ago, and he was so lovely. And what I loved about his speech, one of the things that he said was, he's like, all of the films that I've done are independent. Aww. Like, how cool is that to be celebrated by this community here today? And just, he was so lovely, talking about like the video that went viral with his daughter that you had brought up. Yeah, and
because he got nominated. He's getting a lot of nominations, and now he's a certified winner. So that's like a really big day for him.
Yeah, and it's a really fun movie. Melissa McCarthy in a way that we have never seen before. And he was just lovely. So
he's a dapper gentleman.
we are in the lounge. We are like in the spot where it happens. Behind us, if you can see, we got a bar.
People have been enjoying that bar thoroughly already, myself included.
Yeah, they're like, we're going live, and then everyone clears away from the bar. We're like, we saw you this whole time. Like, we're on to you guys.
A little tip here, it's a strong pour. That's what we do right here.
Yep, the end of the show.
Booth.
It'll be maybe a different commercial break. But yeah, first break up already. Glenn Close presenting Richard with the award.
Wasn't that great?
How she was amazing.
How she was introduced as well. Everyone's laughing. I love that it's a hard shtick to be a solo female presenter for an awards, because I feel like people go, oh yeah, you think you're funny? I think Aubrey really, really blitzed it. In the introduction, where of course it was like, this is the most famous person that's going to be at the awards because we are crowdfunded. It's Glenn Close.
Glenn Close, everybody. We met her dog on the red carpet. She has her dog here, and it's actually running around. No leash. It's running around like directly behind us, and I'm like, that dog is worth so much money. Like, my God, it's crazy.
So who was I more excited to see, Glenn Close's dog or Tilda Swinton?
Can we talk about it?
She was just spectacular, statuesque. She's just so... I don't know what to say. I just stared at her the whole time. I don't know what you two were talking about. I was like, yes, hello.
I know you well enough. What happened was, we were live, guys, on the blue carpet. I was like, we're not going to get her. Like, it's just not going to happen.
It's Tilda
And
Swinton.
she went by, and I was like, 3, 2, Tilda! And literally she came, which, I mean, that doesn't always happen. And we got her. And then literally, I'm like looking at Maud and just like, and I'm like, you were just in her aura. You were basking in the glow.
I was. We had some spectacular moments on the blue carpet. If you want to check it out, it is on Facebook Watch. Just head to facebook.com/independent Film Independent Spirit Awards, which I believe you're here right now watching it.
Yep.
So that's exciting. But there's a lot of coverage happening. Don't miss a dang thing.
And the awards are starting in about 30 seconds, guys. So we are just excited to be here. We are your go-to stop. What's going to happen is, after the award winners come off the stage, they will come here to get their award engraved. We're basically holding them hostage, but then giving them like some spirits, shall we say. So it's the place to be.
And coming up next, we've got Best Screenplay. That award will be happening, so you'll be seeing the winner for that one. But until then, though, what do you say? Shall we get a little spritzer?
Shall we?
Shall we get the party started?
A little something. So we will see you guys first breakdown. We already saw Glenn Close, Richard E. Grant.
We gotta go right now. See you later. Well, there you have it. We've just had the recipient of the first screenplay Screenplay, I nearly said screenwriters, but they're all screenwriters really. Screenplay Awards right here at the Film Independent Spirit Awards 2019. My name is Maud Garrett.
And I am Matthew Hoffman, and we're so excited to be with you guys live during the breaks. We're here every single break during the Film Independent Spirit Awards. We're going to be here. It's great. Your guy, Bo, you've been championing this film so hard.
I just think it's spectacular how he's written this film, but a fun fact that I've learned about this, you know, you've seen the film, F.I.S.A has these moments where she's doing vlogging in video cameras, and she says a lot, and it obviously is, I always thought it was Elsie's choice as an actress to kind of try to be nervous through it. Every single that she'd said was written in the script.
That is phenomenal.
Yeah, so he's like, yeah, exactly.
Oh, I didn't even know I did it. I was like, I think that's why he wins. But yeah, there you go. That's phenomenal. It's such a beautiful movie about really just teen angst. Like when I saw it,
Can we get a drink? Every time you say you have to drink.
Should we do it? Let's do it. Yeah, but here we go. Now you got me.
You are blushing. I'm so sorry.
No, I'm blushing because I never knew I said before. But
you
now
just
it's
did
like
it twice.
Thing.
Well, third.
Well, if when Bo comes off the stage, we're gonna I'm gonna, I'll be his muse,
Oh, muse.
Question for you. So this movie, of course, about teen angst in 8th grade and high school and all this stuff. If you were to go back to 8th grade in your high school, who is your celebrity crush in your locker? We live.
I had posters of Hayden Christensen and Orlando Bloom on my ceiling so that when I woke up, they would be the first people that I see. Why is that? Star Wars prequels, Lord of the Rings, this be a geek girl.
That's crazy because I have them there now.
They're still beautiful.
This is insane, crazy. But I loved 8th grade. I thought it was so
refreshing.
Beautiful.
I feel like we see a lot of high school movies, and you fall into these tropes with character developments. You've got the mean girls, you've got the dork kids, you've got it's a great understanding of what high school can be all about. But this one was so real, and I actually was saying I feel like Bo Burnham actually writes like Richard Linklater. Hard sentence to say. Where it's like telling such a fly-on-the-wall story, and it's so organic and natural that you're like, this just feels like an excerpt out of my life.
Yeah. It like I told you on the carpet earlier, because we had we didn't interview them, but we spoke about the movie, and we championed.
We yelled at Elsie,
we tried
and
to
she
get
apologized
them. She's like, I'm sorry, and beelined it, because in her defense, I mean, it was a lot. We came in strong. But I legit had PTSD watching this, because I was like, this is so real.
Yeah.
It's so raw. It wasn't a glossy, kind of we're in high school movie. It was like you just felt like you were there.
It was never it'll all get better.
No.
It's like you've got to go through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. We also during the first segment, we got to see a little bit about First Reformed, a movie that I think we're going to be talking about a lot today.
I have a feeling we're going to see Ethan Hawke up there receiving an award for Best Male Lead.
I think so. He plays a priest in this movie, guys. And if you are just tuning in now, we are live in between the commercial breaks.
Which is pretty much wrapping up right now.
We're going.
That's all the time we have, but we will be back, absolutely. But we're going back to the Film Independent Spirit Awards. In 15 seconds. So say something funny, Matthew.
Ha ha ha. I'm going to get my last in that segment in there.
Got it, good.
Done.
We're going to be back next commercial break, but back to the show. We are backstage right here as the Film Independent Spirit Awards take place just there, which is super exciting. When people are talking and the applause happens, we can hear it.
We can literally hear it.
It's like we're so close, but we're not there.
We're not.
But we're right here.
Yeah, and speaking of, we've had some stars already pop by the lounge here. We got to see our friend John Hamm, which was pretty cool.
John Hamm was here. He told us we were doing a good job, which is great.
I mean, not mad at that, right? Endorsed right before he went on stage to present with your girl, Toni Collette.
Toni Collette was someone that we managed to score a little chat with on the blue carpet earlier. She actually tried to run past because she desperately needed to use the bathroom.
Yep.
And she's like, my bladder cannot handle this right now.
That's actually love that
and
she was like,
back. And I was like, oh, hey, girl, hey. And she's like, oh, g'day. And I was like, oh, mate. And she's like, are you kidding me right now?
And then I was like, what's going on?
And you couldn't understand what we were saying because we turned full Australian there. Yep. It was a moment that we had.
But she was awesome. They presented the award, the Cassavetes Award, of course, for filmmakers who make these unbelievable films for less than $500,000.
$500,000 to make an entire film.
Yeah.
That is usually a sixth of someone's asking fee to be in the movie.
Yeah, or a 100 square foot apartment in Los Angeles. Oh God.
Ow! Ouch! Don't take me there right now. I'd rather be right here.
It hurts.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a tremendous award. Cassavetes, of course, a visionary filmmaker in this independent.
In the 60s, right? Didn't he come about in the 50s?
And a naturalistic filmmaker too, and just really blazed the trail for a lot of up and coming filmmakers.
He was a filmmaker and a director and an actor. He was one of those that kind of did it all. So I think that's what you have to do with $500,000. You kind of got
you have to do it all.
In the movie that won as well, I'm not going to take a stab at it, but it does mean on the seventh day.
Yeah, with 100% ratings on Rotten Tomatoes, which, I mean, name me 5 other films. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah, that's insane. So if you haven't seen it, or if you're watching now and you have seen it, in the comment section, let us know. What were your thoughts? Were you excited that it won the award? I can't wait for more people, hopefully, that this shines the light on that film so that they can check it out.
And often with these particular awards, they'll be not only awarded with, you know, the prize, but there's a grant involved as well, so they can
not a Richard E. Grant.
Oh, which
totally
he also
different,
won
but
as well.
He did win. We just spoke with him on the red carpet earlier. If you did not check out our footage, and he was just so lovely.
Sweet.
One of the first winners already this evening, and really awesome.
The awards have well and truly kicked off. It's so exciting. But which ones are you excited about? Because I know that you and I are really at heads like you. We are butting them big time over Best Lead Female.
Yes, correct. You want to tell the good people who you're rooting for?
Yeah, Toni Collette, mate.
Yep. Still scared of her in that movie. I mean, absolutely terrifying.
I know, and she was actually upset when you said that, because you're like, there has been a reputation around here that you are quite scary. And she was like, oh no. And in my head I was like, you can be my mum.
My head too. I was like, yeah, absolutely. I would die if she came into this lounge later. Like,
can you not die? Because it's a possibility that it will happen.
But she was a good time on the carpet. She was like, you could hang with her. She was
good
awesome.
value. And those two together, that was a really good banter as well.
Yep. And then I was rooting for, in the polls, I thought that Glenn Close. I think that it's a tremendous movie. The Wife. It's unbelievable. She's unbelievable in it. We already saw her already with presenting to Richard tonight, but hopefully she will be on that stage again. And then back here.
Hold on. How long can she have her dog nearby before the dog's like, I'm done? You know what I mean?
Exactly. We are here, guys, live with you every single break. We're going to throw back to the award show that is happening, so enjoy. We will see you guys soon, and we'll be back here on the next break.
Absolutely. Don't go anywhere, because the award show's happening right now.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Winners Lounge here at the Film Independent Spirit Awards. We are live right now in Santa Monica. I'm Matthew Hoffman.
Hi there, I'm Maud Garrett, and joining us right now, he is the president of Film Independent. I do have Josh Welsh with us here today. Hi there.
Hey, how you doing?
So good. 34 years these award shows have been going. How did it all start?
You know what? The Spirit Awards started 34 years ago in a restaurant on La Cienega, which is a little street in LA. It was a very small affair. It was the beginning of independent film here, and filmmakers came together. They weren't being recognized at the other big shows. They said, we should start our own. So it started off very small, and over the years, independent film has grown and grown and grown and become, I think, really the heart of film culture today. Yeah. So here we are at the beach. We've got amazing filmmakers and talent in the room. Got about 1,400 people in there celebrating, and yeah.
I love that we're at the beach now, because it started in the restaurant and it's been in quite a different few locations as well. Some iconic, like the Roosevelt Hotel. Yeah. Why did you choose Santa Monica Beach? I mean, why not? But why?
Yeah, you know, it's funny. We put on a live television broadcast in a tent on the beach in February. It's the dumbest idea. We really shouldn't do it.
I've been freezing.
We were suffering out there, Josh. For who do we talk to? Come on. I wanted chinchilla throws. I mean, something.
Suffer for art. We've done it here, I think, about 18 years. We've occasionally left. We went downtown a few years ago for our 25th anniversary, and we just come back to the beach. This is our home. I can't really explain why. It's because it's irreverent, it's loose, you got the sand, you have, it's very LA, very California, but we are not a stuffy award show. We don't take ourselves seriously. We take film, we take the movie seriously, we take the artistry, but the show itself, come on, we're putting on an award show.
Yeah, I wanted to touch base on that, because this is like, we've covered some award show, like, this is like nothing. It is an actual party. Yes. Everyone is just happy, and there's no nerves, and it's just a fun. Go ahead.
I feel like all the hard work's been done, so now this is where they can let their hair down and just appreciate the fruits of their labor.
And on the heels of how fun it is, I want to talk about how important it is, because this world, in the culture that we're in today, with these big studio films and smaller movies and I just think that this award show specifically gives such a spotlight to the independent process. And I was wondering if you could talk about the importance of celebrating.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're fun, we're loose, we don't take ourselves seriously, but independent film is the heart of film culture today. And the studios do one thing, they do it very well. They make a lot of money, and they do it by doing their studio, the franchises, the superhero tentpoles. That's all they do. And audiences want more than that. They want films with genuine character and artistry and unique independent voices, and that's what we bring here. So I think it's very important to celebrate this work, because it's not, the studios aren't doing this anymore.
Yeah.
And more our viewership, our audience is up, our membership is up. Film Independent, the organization that produces the awards, we're a membership organization. And in the last 5 years, our membership has doubled. People are joining because they care about this kind of work. They want to see it, they want to support it, they want to be part of it. And you can too. If you want to join, go to filmindependent.org and just follow the links.
It's only $95 as well per year, where you get to have a say, you get to really be an integral part of independent film and have a spot in the community.
You do. Our members are the ones. So Film Independent, we support filmmakers and film audiences all year long. We have all kinds of programs. Check it out. You can learn about
it. And grants as well.
Last year we gave out over $1 million in cash grants and production support.
Wow.
But it's our members who vote on the winners of the Spirit Awards.
Fantastic. Really great to hear about that one. The show is actually coming back on right now, so let's keep it up to the Film Independent Spirit Awards.
We are back, guys. Hello! We are in the Winners Lounge of the Film Independent IFC Spirit Awards with our very first winners of the evening of the Cassavetes Award. In El Septimo Dio is the film that won tonight. Congratulations.
We are here joined by Noel, and we've got Caroline, and we also have Lindsay.
Yes.
Well done. Look, we've got the award.
Cheers,
right
guys. Yeah, where's this award?
Show this bad boy off.
Whoa! Oh, and you got it engraved.
Yeah, super quickly.
How does it feel to be honored with such an award that represents the visionary of the exact field?
Small budget films
as well. It was like unbelievable. From the moment we heard that we were in contention for the John Cassavetes Award, and John Cassavetes is a beacon for everybody who loves cinema, about authenticity, passion, bringing it everyday, community, and that's what this film's about, and reality.
Right.
And I would like to note that as we walk to the stage, Yalitza was like, felicidades, and that made us all very happy, because we're really excited to see more and more films that are depicting different people's struggles, reflecting different people and the way they look and what they're doing. And this film was all about community and all about what Mexico in New York, and New York in Mexico, and we're all like, that's what we are. So.
And tell the people who are watching now, we are live, tell them a little bit about this film.
And is it soccer or football?
Soccer. So the film is about a Mexican immigrant that works as a delivery, and he's captain of his football team, and when his team makes it to the finals, he has to decide whether to play in the finals or lose his job, because his boss doesn't want to let him play soccer. And this film was shot with a cast of non-actors, and here we have Noel, who is a non-actor, now actor.
Very much
it's
officially.
Official, yeah. This is as Hollywood as it gets. Like, you're in deep now.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah.
Welcome to your new world.
Speaking of exciting, what's the awards like to be here in this new world that is now your new, business, accidentally, I guess?
It is. I mean, I can't believe it. It's still unbelievable, but it's real,
Yeah.
And a big shout out to all my hardworking people out there.
Well, congratulations so much for picking up the award here today. We actually have another award winner here too for the Bonnie Awards. We're actually going to bring out Deborah Granick.
Deborah!
Deb, you're up. Come on through.
We are live.
Thanks, guys. Have the best time.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Deborah Granick, of course,
Come on, we're live.
picking up the award for Leave No Trace with the Bonnie Awards here. What a privilege to be able to represent women doing great things in film with Leave No Trace as well. I loved your speech. Are you obviously so proud of this movie and what it is doing at the Film Independent Spirit Awards?
I am. I feel like film journalists all year have been very supportive. They've used good, important words to make people aware that these smaller films exist, and they garnered interest for it. So it's been, I feel very buoyed.
Look, there's plenty more still to come from the Film Independent Spirit Awards, but we are here right now, backstage live, to keep you entertained and to talk to some winners. Hey there, I'm Maud Garrett.
And I am Matthew Hoffman, and we are in the Winners Lounge with one of our first winners of the evening. Congratulations.
Yeah, picking up Best Editor, Joe Benai. Well done.
Thank you very much. I'm very, very, very excited.
That's what a winner's grinner like there. That's what happens usually when you win an award. You get real happy real quick.
I wouldn't know. I've never won one before.
Is this your first ever?
This is my first award.
Can you hold it up? Can we just get like
I
a
can,
champ?
yes.
Yeah, that's right.
And we do have an engraving booth right in the back there, and as you can see right now. So a movie that you edited, You Were Never Really Here, quite heavy movie with a lot of themes. What was that editing, going back and forth and literally breaking this movie apart to put it back together?
Yeah, we had an amazing experience. We did it very quickly. We always kept the film short. There was never like a long cut. We wanted to move quickly. So I think we achieved that, and it was just an amazing experience.
What was fascinating about the choices, the editing choices in this film, is there's a lot of violence in the film. It's a dark film, but you never see it, which is fascinating, and to still get that effect is crazy. Yeah. So very well deserved, sir. Just from personally, it was awesome.
Thank you very much.
Well, congratulations. We know you have elsewhere to be and party and to cheer champagne. So have a great night. Thank you so much. Lovely to meet you.
All
Congrats.
Thank you. We are live on Facebook as well. We do have another winner right here.
Yes,
Boots Riley.
Come in. Boots Riley. Hello.
Sorry to bother you while you're at your awards here, but well done. Congratulations there.
Thank you very much.
Congrats.
I'm really excited. So
we loved this movie. It was such a fun movie about a man who finds the key to his success in his business, and it was just so fresh. We'd never seen anything like it before. It must be so fun for you to be honored for that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a film that all along the way many people thought was too weird, too strange, too non-structured, alternatively structured to make it into being a film, and much less for people to like it and watch it. So it's very affirming.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, wouldn't it be at home at an Independent Film Awards as well? Because you get to take risks and you get to kind of branch out. And you know what? When it works, you walk away an award winner.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's what is trying to be put forward here, is the idea that there's a independent spirit. I just also want to say for whoever is watching that
all of Facebook.
All of Facebook. Damn. Okay.
Everybody.
Okay. Well, I had so many things that I felt needed to be said right then and there that I said them and didn't even thank the producers or the actors or family or anything like that. So I'll be putting up some Facebook posts.
You have 1 minute. Do you want to do another speech? Come on.
Okay. Nina Yang Bonjo, producers. First, Annapurna, who really put their best foot forward promoting this. Megan Ellis in there. Then the producers of the film, Nina Yang Bon Jovi, Charles King from Macro, George Rush. We have a lot of producers.
No wonder you didn't get a chance to say all this stuff up there. That was a lot of names. It sounds like that you're going to have a lot of fun at the after party, making amends and just reestablishing that they were a crucial part of your
they were on stage
Send them
with
this
me.
link. You'll be fine.
They were on stage with me, so yeah.
Got it. We'll have the best time. We're going to set you back out there to enjoy the rest of the awards and the after party. Thank you so much again.
Thank you.
And congratulations on engraving the award as well, which is happening at this booth
Hot
here.
off the press.
We want to thank our Subaru. Back to the awards now.
We are back. Matthew Hoffman here in our Winners Lounge with...
Maud Garrett right here joining you as well. This is basically where all the people get off the stage and then come on by and we have a chat with them, celebrating the fact that they are now award winners right here at the Film Independent Spirit Awards 2019. Can we just take a second to recognize the fact that Matthew Hoffman not only did a costume change after coming off the stage to do that drag queen number, which I was a big fan of.
Give.
How did you learn all those moves and that dance routine so fast?
Speaking of, though, the last segment, literally like so much dance. We had Suspiria, which won the Robert Altman Award with Tilda Swinton.
Yeah, the Robert Altman Awards are pretty impressive because it's like ensemble cast, casting as well, director. It's basically everyone coming together to make this amazing. And of course, casting's going to win with Suspiria because we've got Chloe Grace Moretz, Tilda Swinton, Dakota Johnson. Everyone was just there, and it was a pretty incredible film.
What? Speaking of dance, do you have a little dance move? We're live. Facebook. Nothing?
My go-to definitely involves a sidestep to the beat, and then whatever happens on the arms I have no control over because I get my inspiration from the wacky inflatable flailing arm tube men.
Okay, on the corners. Yeah. Oh, terrifying. I'm out. Thank you.
All right. Let's show you around a little bit because there is a bar right here and an engraving station. So this is where people come on by, have a little sippy whilst getting their brand new award engraved with their name and what it was for.
I just love that you said whilst.
Do you wanna see something really cool? Can I have a drink, please?
Things are happening.
Look at
Things
this.
are happening.
This is cool. Oh, she went the wrong way. I'm like, this is real cool.
Live.
Check this out. Check this out. It's so cool. She's still not looking at
so
me.
thirsty. Gonna die. Gonna die. Gonna die.
That was I get louder, the embarrassing, more embarrassed.
Drinks, Maud, a drink.
Oh my gosh, that was effortless.
You're so sweet. Thank you.
I yelled at you, and I am so sorry.
No, we thought we had a bit, and then we're like, and we're bitless. And she's in a parking lot. She's in a parking lot. P5. She gone. Cheers, girlfriend. We are live. Cheers to you guys who are joining our party.
I feel like a failed magician.
No tricks here.
I got aggressive.
What a
I
night.
apologize.
For you guys in the comment section right now, are you having fun? We are clearly having a blast. Film Independent Spirit Awards, they're the most fun award show.
We are trying to have the best time ever.
Yeah, and now that we are hydrated, things are smooth sailing from here on out. What's been sticking out for you? What are you really excited?
Look, honestly, I think best film's going to be the big one for me. We're hyping it up all awards. It really is coming down to these 5 films. But I do want to just take a second to shout out to our sponsor, Subaru.
Yes.
Yeah, the reason why we have this beautiful setup. The reason why we can say cheers.
Cheers. And also, just so you guys know, it looks like we're in like this really like chic like hotel room, but we are in a makeshift house that they built for us 400-ish feet from the beach, so we are literally in
metric system.
I failed high school math, so it's fine, but it's they've really gone above and beyond for us. It is amazing. We have the engraving station behind us. If you've been watching with us, we have all the winners coming in directly off the stage, and if you're going to tune in with us next break, hopefully we'll get more stars coming off.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of a break right now. I think everyone has to calm down after that gorgeous musical performance, but we will get back into things. I'm excited about it. I have to apologize to that poor girl. I screamed at her. I'm just not used to someone not giving me a drink when I give eyes.
You know what it was? It was the emotion of the bit. We were like, oh my God, it's going to happen. And we're going to throw to another bit because, guys, the Spirit Awards are back. Enjoy. We'll see you soon.
It's so exciting being able to watch the Film Independent Spirit Awards, but we have a little break, so you get to join us for just a little bit. I am Maud Garrett.
And I am Matthew Hoffman, and we are your party within the party. We are your official live commercial break entertainment, I guess, and we're getting all the winners in our very own lounge. It's the best.
Now, this lounge is pretty cool. I think we've explained that we do have a bar, we do have the engraving, but we also are live on Facebook, so we've got some pretty sweet comments happening as well.
Who's watching now? Say hi to us, guys. How are you? We pulled some comments from you guys. You want to get in there?
Sure did. We've got Gina Renee Clark saying, Richard E. Grant, I want to say Grant, because it is Grant.
Sure.
Richard E. Grant is giving me life this award season.
No objection, Your Honor.
He's the best.
Yeah, so lovely. We saw him on the blue carpet. He was just the kindest, so sweet. We have Chris Jacobson. Hi, Chris. He says, I love the Backstage coverage. That is us. Great way to do an awards show. Thank you.
We're just trying to spice it up a little bit.
We agree, and we are having fun, in case you couldn't tell. We're having a good time.
Ryan Faroki. Hey, he says, they're delightful. Now, they could be anyone.
Anybody,
but we're going to claim it for us.
Yep. So thank you, Ryan. Thank you for watching. You're getting your Pilates in there. You're like really like swiping.
I'm wearing Spanx.
That hurt my abs. Yeah, I did like 2. Jenna says, so far I've loved every winner. Why can't every award show be like this one.
If you're wondering if these comments are quite biased, yes, they are. We hand-selected these to just reinforce what we are doing
and also,
today.
they're so... Oh, do we have...
Morgan!
A winner behind us.
Do you think if I scream, he'll come over?
Oh my gosh.
Neville.
Morgan Neville,
Did you wanna
winner.
come on
We're live
Facebook
if
Live?
you'd like. Yeah, he's
Come
coming on over.
over.
Best documentary, guys, for Won't You Be My Neighbor. Of course, everyone in the comment section, Fred Rogers fan, just give me some thumbs up, exclamation points,
Come on in. We're live. It's just
some
going.
hearts.
It just gets more
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
Welcome
Wow.
to Facebook Live as well.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
So we're involved with Sorry to Bother You. I'm one of the producers.
Oh my
of Sorry
gosh,
to Bother
that's
You.
right. Sorry, my apologies.
Oh, no.
We're live. Awesome.
Sorry's all around here then,
Yes.
but we're just taking you because you're at the engraving station and we just want to celebrate all awards that go through there, so well done.
That. It's like we timed this very well.
Yeah.
Oh, also, a note from Boots Riley, he was incredibly apologetic
Yep.
that he missed a considerable amount of names in his acceptance speech.
He gave another speech here.
One of a kind, though, you know. He's got to do him.
This movie, Sorry to Bother You, we loved it, about telemarketers. So funny. If a telemarketer calls you guys now, what's your like inside trick? Like you're in that world now. Well, you're the expert, so fair enough.
Well, I'm sure Boots acknowledges some people, but Caroline Kaplan, Cinereach, Phil Engelhorn, SF Film, Caroline Von Kuhn, he probably went over all these people. Mike Chow, who's out there, Jen Rainin, one of our supporters.
And you're one of how many producers on this production?
There were 6 of us.
Wow.
6? That's
amazing.
Is there a moment there where it's like too many cooks in the kitchen, or is more people there more powerful?
It was just the right amount, yeah. So it's like, that's why we won. We had 6 producers. If we had one more or one less,
it would have been
a disaster.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for entertaining us, grabbing you live here
live.
and entertaining this situation.
Congratulations, Spirit Award winners, guys.
Take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of the show. We are going to head back to the Film Independent Spirit Awards. We're going to have a lot more action coming right now.
And we are back. Hi, everyone. Thank you guys for joining us live on Facebook. Matthew Hoffman here.
And I am Maud Garrett, and we are joined by some winners.
Winners.
That's right. This one's for Best Documentary. And I've got right here Karen, Nicholas, and Morgan. Now, Morgan, we have to address the elephant in the room here. We got notification that you were going to come on by. And so when in that last segment, we looked back and there was someone getting an engraving on their award. We were like, Morgan, let's chat about your movie.
But he came. Like, so he literally came over to us and like didn't like.
Thank you for being our neighbor,
we're
my
like,
neighbor.
You're an imposter. So everybody's like, I'm a winner, and you're like, and you are. Let's talk about your film. But now we have you guys.
The real Morgan.
The real Morgan. You guys, congratulations. This movie, Won't You Be My Neighbor, Mr. Rogers, Focus Features. How long did you guys work on this film?
It actually came together really quickly. The entire process was probably about 1.5 years. Which for a documentary is like overnight.
Yeah. From the moment we started talking about it, it was actually a huge surprise that people were so excited about it and were really feeling that it was important now. Like, please make this movie right now. We need it. We need Mr. Rogers.
And being so close in that material and in his sunshine, I guess, what did you take away personally from working on this film? Like, what was your lesson in this movie?
I mean, what wasn't a lesson? It was like 10 years worth of speed therapy into one production.
Wow.
I mean, everything about it was enlightening and therapeutic, and I felt like we got to live in this bubble making the film that was so healing, and then we got to share it with people.
Yeah.
I think it's funny. I think Mr. Rogers sort of proves that being a better person is hard, but it's also within all of our grasps. And I think there's something wonderfully optimistic about that we can all be our own Mr. Rogers in a way. And that's what will help improve the world and our communities and who we are as people.
I love that. Can we get a thumbs up in the comment section? Like, you can be your own Mr. Rogers. I think that's great.
On behalf of all Australians, I don't think we were graced with Mr. Rogers, so this was a new learning experience for me. When the hype machine happened, I was like taking note of what was going on here. I was just like, this is a whole new world that I wasn't privy to. So what is it about Mr. Rogers that really did shine a light, as you were saying, on all of America growing up?
I think part of it is that he was friends with people before they made their own decisions in life. They were, as children, he kind of influenced people subconsciously, and as you've grown up and then look back on him, he's still kind of somewhere in there, which is really lovely.
Well, and he's helping kids to understand and process a scary world. And we live in a world where we have a lot of adults with unprocessed trauma. Like, how do we figure out how to deal with this? And so it's amazing how much it speaks to us as adults as much as it spoke to us as children.
Tomorrow we're gonna have so much trauma. I mean, we live right now, so like talk about trauma. I got you, Morgan. What's this? Can I see this? I didn't know if it is. It's the envelope. I didn't know if that was like your CVS receipt or whatever. But can we see it? Can we show to that? Yes, Morgan, coming in hot. That's so cool. Best documentary. Won't You Be My Neighbor? Director, producer Morgan Neville, producers Karen Capastatas. Capatosa. I literally, wow, that Italian was not okay. And Nicholas Ma. Congratulations, guys. Winners in the lounge. Round of applause in the comment section. Congratulations.
Really well
go get some champagne. Enjoy. Yeah.
Absolutely. Awesome. It's a great day.
So cool. They were our neighbors for just a brief moment.
The hardest part is done for you guys. Absolutely enjoy yourselves now.
Don't do this interview in another hour because we won't be so.
That's what I like to hear.
Sit down, sir. We're going to see you after the bar.
I'm going to be his neighbor very shortly.
Soon. Thank you, guys. We're going to throw to some comments that we got coming in live. David Albee says, ooh, girl. I had no idea Maude was hosting.
Well, not for long because the awards show's back now.
We are back live in the commercial breaks of the Film Independent Spirit Awards. I'm Matthew Hoffman.
I'm Maud Garrett. So excited that Beale Street is having its moment right now.
Talk, and it talked. Oh my God. I love this film. We talked about it earlier on the carpet. It's so beautiful. It's about this this couple who are engaged and they're trying to navigate the fiance's innocence, and it is just so heavy and
whilst
beautiful.
Trying to raise a baby as well. So
that's no big deal. But it's a dark film, but it has such a, not dark, but it just touches on tones that are deep.
Heartache film, I guess you could say.
It's beautiful, and it's tough to watch because it hurts. But
Regina King is our queen right now.
Yes.
She was absolutely fantastic, winning Best Female Lead for that movie as well. So great. And then of course we had Barry Jenkins just there.
Yes, Barry Jenkins, no stranger to the Spirit Awards at all. Past winner, of course. And I just love his work and the fact that he's just recognized, amazing. His speech, unbelievable.
Yeah.
In the comment section, if you guys are Team Beale Street, give it to us.
Yes.
Let us know. Also, can we talk about Barry Jenkins' style for a second?
I mean, you were before. You said he looked so dapper, and that
did.
You want to pull that style off.
I said I wanted to pull that off, but if I put on a beige turtleneck, you would be like, is that Paula Poundstone? What's happening? Like, that's not okay. That man can do literally, like, he looks unbelievable. And if I'm going to wear a turtleneck the next break, and you're going to be like, but how's it going for you? What are you excited about?
That was amazing to watch that as well.
Yeah.
And I really think that this is like Regina King's path to leading and to getting an Oscar as well for her performance. So that's pretty cool. Speaking of comments on Facebook, because we are live, Chelsea Cannell has written in saying, love how conversational Matthew is. It doesn't feel stiff, really enjoying this carpet, which I can't normally say. Hello, well
Thank
done.
you, Chelsea.
Take the compliment.
Thank you very much. That's very, very sweet. We have Laurie Taunton Volgis says.
I hope it was Taunton as well.
Taunton?
I heard they smell worse on the outside.
Okay.
I want a Star Wars quote. Is that so
Laurie, it's perfect. Laurie Taunton Volgis says, you're both so gorge.
Thank you.
Thanks, Laurie.
A lot of,
Zainab Ali, I hope I said that right. Zainab Ali says, quote, it's my first time watching this award show. So proud I was able to vote for Best Screenplay.
Oh, cool.
Amazing. How cool is that?
We've got some polls happening.
Well, welcome to our show. We are flying by the seat of our pants because we are live, but we are having fun.
Travis Vickery, he said, you guys are so fun. Looking forward to every break. That's cool.
Travis, cheers. Thanks,
That was probably a very awful sound on
thank
audio.
You. Yeah. We just killed 11 people in that back room, but we had a good time doing it.
There's so many
thanks,
comments.
Trav.
My goodness.
Megan Bird says, been watching the Independent Spirit Awards since 2006. Favorite award show every year. Megan, thanks for
amazing.
watching.
13 years worth.
Yeah.
Brian Vaughan saying, I'm late, but I loved seeing the Suspiria cast win.
I agree with you, and also that was like on the stage they had so many people. It was like the Mount Rushmore of like literally like everyone you want to be friends with. I mean, Tilda Swinton, Dakota Johnson, everybody was there. Well, you know, like my reference.
I'm still cringing just thinking how I was with Tilda Swinton on the red carpet.
Guys,
you
we
took
were
over.
live earlier,
I went out of
and
my
we
body.
got Tilda. I didn't think it was gonna happen, but I literally like jumped the barricade like I was in Les Mis and just like being like, "Come with us." She came, and we didn't think it was gonna happen. And then I know Maud well. We've been good. We will see you guys soon. We're back.
I mean, Tilda Swinton is the best.
Yes.
Though, I tell you what. I love that you got so excited. I've got the earpiece, he doesn't, so I'm going to run this
She's
show.
the earpiece.
The awards happening now.
Welcome back, guys. I'm Matthew Hoffman.
I'm Maud Garrett, and that pretty much wraps up the whole of the Film Independent Spirit Awards.
What a night. Glenn Close for the win. Crazy.
As gutted as I am with Toni Collette.
Right.
There is one more after this. Obviously, we haven't got Best Feature yet, but this is our last turn, so we have to talk about as much as possible.
Our goodbye to you.
A little bit bummed about Toni Collette, but does Toni Collette bring a dog up on stage to accept an award?
First of all, like I don't love anything as much as that dog loves Glenn Close. Like that is insane.
Find someone who loves you.
God, like that dog loves Glenn Close. My God.
Could that dog get any Glenn Closer?
I don't. That's nice. That's nice. But do you know how many? I think you know how many. 101 Dalmatians were watching that, and they were pissed. Be like, oh, now
you love us. Okay. But it was really amazing.
Yeah.
Like obviously the wife, she's spectacular in that movie.
She's phenomenal.
There's so many great strong leads for Best Female. Glenn Close won that one. That's amazing. Let's go over to the men. So,
let's do it.
male lead, Ethan Hawke. Where is he tonight? Where are you, Ethan?
But he brought it home, and it's such an interesting role for him.
Yeah.
He plays a priest, of course. Let us know, guys, if you agree with us with the excitement about the winners for these. But I think
Amanda
they've hit
Seyfried
him.
coming up and doing the acceptance speech for that as well. I really I liked that she was able to kind of like have some sort of recognition because that was a great movie. She's spectacular in it as well, but everyone's team Ethan the whole time.
And she was pregnant during the filming of that movie, and Paul Schrader actually wrote that into the script, which is kind of crazy.
You said that before, and I was like, yeah, she was pregnant in the movie. Yeah. In real life.
In real life.
Got it.
Yes, in real life.
The penny
Sorry,
dropped.
guys.
Good.
Where? She's incredible. But it's such a fun award show. What was your favorite Disney? Pip
the dog.
Pip the dog is your favorite. I loved when
Pip got both sides. Pip was there, and then it's like, did you get my left? Okay.
They got
and
an aerial too.
Right.
They got an aerial shot.
Every side. Yeah. Most loved dog ever. Still no leash.
Yeah, but we have had fun today for sure.
It's been really great.
It's been a marathon day. So to everyone at Film Independent, IFC for having us. We've had an absolute blast. We've been on the carpet earlier. So if you're just tuning in now and you want to see some blue carpet moments, click back to that on Facebook because we had a good time.
We've got a lot of talk about the best films happening. Speaking of, the best feature is about to happen. We've put in our 2 cents for those.
Yep.
Considering now that we've seen so many. Oh, hello, buddy. Yeah, no, it's cool. We're live, but he's a winner.
Totally.
He's a winner. He's getting his award in grade. What'd you win, mate? What'd you get? What'd you win? What'd you win? Every time I try something, it just fails miserably.
And we're live.
Cool.
Here you go. Take your award.
The award for the best bombs and bits. Okay, cool. Awesome.
So best film. Best film is up.
Now that we've seen all the winners lining up, do you think that there is a standout film from the winners so far?
I think it could kind of go either way. I would think that Beale Street, of course, Barry Jenkins, no stranger.
Usually director does
best director
best
will get it.
feature.
Dee Dee Gardner, of course, producing, no stranger to Spirit Awards.
Bo Burnham did get best screenplay though for 8th grade, but Elsie Fisher missed out, which was gutting. But she's got a long career ahead of her, so I'm not worried about that at all.
I think I'm gonna put some
Best
Facebook Live.
Ethan Hawke got that.
That's true. I'm gonna go with Beale Street, guys. In the comments, who are you guys going for? Let us know. Give it to me. I'm gonna go Beale Street. What do you think?
Fine. Sure.
Twist your arm.
Just because of Barry Jenkins. But you guys are on Facebook. You can comment. What's really great is that tell us the movie that you want to win. Tell us the movie you haven't yet seen that you're dying to now that we've had this.
And what's so great about this award show is you get to see all of these awards coming up. So.
I know, it's so exciting, but the awards must continue. Let's go back to them right now. We are watching the Film Independent Spirit Awards.